Hi, I'm Charlene. I went to go visit my son last weekend. This was in jail. He's been incarcerated. He has 20 years. I haven't seen him in 5 years. And upon arriving, they told me I could not visit. And I thought that was weird because he knew I was coming and we planned this already for 6 months. And the lady told me he was in protective custody, which concerned me because I didn't know what happened. So I instantly started praying, went home, prayed more, prayed more. God keep him safe, God watch over him. 2 days later, I get a note from him. And in the letter, it told me that he was attacked by 2 men and stabbed over 18 times. As a young man, he was 16 years old. Very bad place in gangs. He got in a relationship with gangs as a teenager. Did bad things, I mean, killed somebody else, murder. I didn't talk to him for a long minute because he was in all that demonic stuff and I wouldn't talk to him because I always say the devil works 24/7 instead of 24, and he already sneaks in the back door any way he can, and he wasn't sneaking in mine ever again. So I wouldn't even talk about that with him. He was led to Christianity by an older gentleman while he was incarcerated, led him to Jesus. In his darkness, Jesus came down to save him, not knowing he even needed to be saved, and saved him. No more will he ever fight to lift a hand in violence. He has asked for forgiveness and has been forgiven by Jesus. But not only that, when he was moved to this camp, he actually ran in to the brother of the man he had murdered. They didn't realize who they were at first, but then the names started connecting and they went up to one another. And my son asked and told him, "Will you forgive me? I'm the son of God now." And the young man told him that he'd already been forgiven. And not only did the brother forgive him and say, "Yes, we've forgiven you," the whole family actually had forgiven him. And he says now it is a great peace that's been lifted off his shoulders from everywhere. Not only did God forgive him, of course, so did the people. Daniel also said he had told the man, "I will put myself in your brother's shoes if there's anything I can do for you." And as he was being stabbed, he did not call upon guards. He didn't call upon man. He called upon Jesus to come down and save him. He would not fight back. He wouldn't lift one hand in violence, he said, ever again. Jesus came down, he said, and saved him. With all them stabs, there was not one vital organ hit. And the miraculous part was, after all that, the very next day, he never even had to go to the hospital. He was only in the infirmary for 12 hours and got out. He saved my baby who's 28 years old, but he saved him just for asking. Just for asking. It could have been a so different outcome had he not asked or fought back or anything else. But the grace of God, once again, helping the family, then he's fine, absolutely fine. And he said that he just prays for them. There's no hate in his heart for them, no hate for the guys that did it, no hate. He really feels sorry for them because they're not saved. He also says he will never ever stop talking about Jesus, who has saved him from the darkness and pulled him out and brought the light. That has brought my faith so much higher. I can't imagine sitting there getting stabbed over 18 times and just calling upon Jesus to come down, not a guard, not a man, not any, just Jesus, come and save me if it's your will. And yeah, and he did. He's saved them. It just opens my eyes up again as God speaking to me, "See my child, see my child." If you only pray and pray to me and listen to what I'm saying and believe, it can be done. So now I must do my part and go out and praise him. And for all my rest of my breathing days, I will always praise him. Can't praise enough. Can't praise enough.